Yeah, no, the world is not multipolar. There is this bizarre fantasy that the world is multipolar, where there are multiple superpowers in the world. People throwing out the EU or India or this and that country like they're throwing spaghetti onto a wall. However, only America and China clearly qualifies. Two metrics will show why. First, obviously, is the hard data, like GDP and economic clout. Now in terms of GDP, America and China dominate above all other nations, with number 3, Germany, being so far below China, and with India actually slipping below the UK in 2026, thus showing its road to number 3 may not be as easy as it sounds. And the EU, while formidable in its economic and monetary convergence, still has multiple different priorities within their own member states, with opt-ins and opt-outs, and some members using the euro and others more reluctant. And judging by trends over the last 20 years, it is very likely that the EU will continue to shrink as a percentage of the world's economy. Moreover, the USA and China dominate innovation and most of the major corporations in the world, holding the bedrock of modern civilization. The second metric is geopolitical clout, and it's clear that only America and China could lead a coalition against each other. This isn't to say that every nation may follow the US or China blindly, but relative to other powers, it is clear that most of the current geopolitical tensions around the world are due to America's and China's suspicions of each other. The EU, while having its disputes with Trump's America and is trying to set up its own independent defense system, is still heavily reliant on American backbones like NATO, massive arms procurements, and setting the general tone over the Craig alliance. Moreover, both Russia and Iran are increasingly Chinese vassals, and both don't have the geopolitical and economic scaling power as China does. When promoting alternatives to the US dollar, they're not promoting the Russian ruble or the Iranian rial, but the Chinese renminbi. And because of America's and China's dominance in world affairs that no other power today can match, to summarize, the world is bipolar, not multipolar.